We're on. Mike's your odds. Let's just do a sound check.
Walt Nagurski Sports Complex. Walt Nagurski.
Sound check. 1, 2, 3.
One more game.
Coach.
Good. I'm good. You good?
No, you're better than good. You're great.
Seniors, welcome to Walt Nagurski Field for Game 1 of the One More Game Senior Day. From Seneca, Tyler Wells.
Hello and welcome to Walt Nagurski Sports Complex here in the great state of Pennsauken, New Jersey. For today's very special event, One More Game, brought to you by Scanzano Sports, Combat Baseball, as well as RK Chevrolet in Vineland, New Jersey. For BFA Productions and BFA Sports, I'm Al Fisher, my brother from another, Doug Stasic, and legendary coach, Coach Ryder.
Good morning, guys.
Hey,
we're going to have a good day here today.
It's going to be a great day. Looking forward to it.
So this is going to be a little bit of chaos, guys. Reality comes down to it's a great day for baseball for sure. You got kids from all over South Jersey, all kinds of different programs. But the reality is, I think one of the coaches said it best in the dugout. Can one of you guys suck it up and play outfield? So you're going to see a hodgepodge of guys that are probably maybe going to be playing out of position today. But the reality of it is, you got about 200 kids over the next 2 days from across 41 different programs. My hat's off to John Scanzano and Mike Scanzano of Scanzano Sports. that these guys are rocking and ready to go, so much so they can't get the guy upstairs to shut the music off.
Yeah, well, it's exciting.
Listen, we're going to do our best to keep up with the graphics because the reality of it is there's so many kids from all over the place. Good luck. I should add, we do have some graphics for the coaches that actually turned in rosters.
Oh, what? Look, it's always a fun day here at BFA Sports and BFA Productions. So first batter stepping up is Chris Hall out of Camden. He's a DH. We'll call it for Team A.
All right.
First pitch is high for a ball.
All right. And who do we got on the mound now? Number 23.
I would love to know who number 23 is.
Okay.
I got names on a card, but I don't have numbers.
Should have been interactive. Maybe we could have people chime in.
Big swing and a miss. It's now 1-1. And 1-1 pitch. Low for a ball. It's 2-1 to Chris Hall. Again, Chris Hall out of Camden, New Jersey, Camden High School.
So, Coach, when you're in this kind of all-star format, kind of crazy stuff, right?
Swing and a miss.
Yes, it is. I mean, you got kids from all over South Jersey playing on the same team. 3 or 4 of them from each program.
2-2 pitch is high for a ball. It's now 3-2. Oh, no, called third strike. All right. So Hall goes down looking. That'll bring up Demetrius Williams, designated hitter out of Glassboro. Number 25.
Yeah, we're just excited to be here. I mean, after the whole entire season, getting the old kibosh, it's great to see that the seniors are able to get together one more time here. And as Al's doing sign language, Coach, I guess he's trying to figure out who the pitcher might be.
Yeah, I'd love to give the young man some props.
Not on there.
I got names.
And here's the windup.
There's a fly ball to center field, not too deep. Taken there by the center fielder, Vega. That's Carlos Vega. Makes the grab easily. So that's 2 down here in the top of the first.
Yeah, beautiful day here for baseball for sure.
You want me to go get you a pen?
Sure. All right, we got Sean Broadhurst out of Deptford High School, right fielder, stepping up to the plate against number 23.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting day for sure because, like I said, you got kids from all over, all different teams, or some late substitutions. You got guys away at tournaments. You got guys nursing some injuries. So, yeah, it's going to be we'll play catch-up a little bit and keep you guys posted.
Oh, nice pitch. Called for a strike. It's now 2-1 to Broadhurst.
Yeah, this Deptford squad was loaded for bear, and they actually had a really nice run there in the last dance just this last week. It was a
Shine drive down the right field side. Foul. Just foul. So they were loaded for bear. Is that any kind of pun intended because of the Bears that were coming down to South Jersey?
Hey, man, these guys
they had the Bears actually shooting up for them?
Well, they're the Spartans.
All right.
So I guess they were preparing for glory.
All right.
How about that?
There you go. All right, it's now 2-2 to Broadhurst. And here's the 2-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Through the wicket, unfortunately, and Broadhurst will find himself at first base safely with a 2-out infield opportunity, we'll call it. All right, that'll bring up number 32, Phil Sedalis, second baseman out of Deptford.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting today how to see these guys try to mesh together a little bit when you're playing a handful of guys from one team to the other. But the reality of it is, if it kind of has a sandlot flair to it, I'm all about it, man. So it's just an opportunity for these guys to throw on a uni and be there for each other from a senior standpoint.
It's just got all the makings of just a great 2 days. We got something going on tonight, don't we?
We do.
We have a home run derby tonight?
Big home run derby.
Oh, man, I can't wait for that one. That should be pretty cool to call. All right, so Broadhurst takes his lead off at first. Pitcher checks him. And the pitch. Our ground ball to short. Nice hop there to the shortstop. Here's the throw. Not in time, and he holds it. A little trickery out there. You know, we had some rough rains last night, but it poured like a son of a gun. So some funny hops going on out there. Not to take anything away from these young men. They're out here to battle, and they're here for the right reasons. And I'll bring up looks like number 5, and actually number 1, Brett Altamar out of Deptford. Hey, someone gave me the phonetic spelling on this one. I love it. Look at that. They got me to Altamar. I was looking at it, and then I saw the how about that? He's a center fielder out of Deptford.
Yeah, Altamar's been a guy, been a great contributor for the squad last couple of years. Certainly was one of many that we're going to see throughout the day that was going to be relied heavy upon to help carry a lineup, especially in the middle of it. He's a guy that can hit the ball for some pop, so watch him. And his teammate, Mr. Adamski, are two dudes that can hit the ball.
Cut off by the third baseman. Here's the throw. Not in time. Off the bag, and the tag did not make it. So we've got ourselves bases loaded here at the top of the first. And that'll bring up Chase Banks, catcher out of Deptford, New Jersey. Deptford High School. He's got the beard going on. Did you check his birth certificate?
Yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
All right. He's a solid-looking young man.
Well, it's all about the beard.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, I like it. Ball in the dirt. So once we get our positions ready, we'll have to make sure we give credit to everybody who deserves the credit, like the pitcher on the mound, who's behind the dish. Got names, but no positions. Oh, big swing and a miss by Banks. Strike.
Yeah, and again, we had scenarios where some of the teams were able to send in rosters ahead of time. Some of them weren't, so we'll do everything that we can to guide you guys through here.
And a ground ball in the hole, base hit. That'll score 1. Here comes another runner coming in to score. Here's the throw, and will not make it in time. So it's a 2-0 lead. Snap throw to third, not in time. So got runners at first and third. It's 2-0 for Team A. Legendary coach Tom Ryder.
Did you get your pen?
I got my legendary pen
good
from the
to go.
legendary bank, TD Bank.
Is that where that came from?
America's most convenient one.
Attaboy.
That's it.
Attaboy.
All right, that brings up Corey Arthur at a Life Center. He's a shortstop.
BFA Live Sports on YouTube. YouTube? Yeah, only on YouTube.
First pitch is over for a strike call. Ladies and gentlemen, this is BFA Sports. We are bringing this stream live to you on BFA Live Sports on YouTube. Fly ball to center field, has a chance to fall, and it's caught by the center fielder. I believe that was Vega. Nice grab there.
Yes, it was. Yep.
So after 3 outs, we've got ourselves a 2-0 ball game, Coach Ryder. A little action here in the top of the first.
Bottom of the first going on in here.
I think we're going to stay with you right now for this moment. So what we want to do is we want to thank our primary sponsor, RK Chevrolet, as well as Scanzano Sports Combat Baseball for bringing this presentation of One More Game to you. And it's always a treat, obviously, to work with you, but then the calmest guy in the world you've ever worked with, my brother from another, Doug Stasic.
The guy right here.
He is the man.
He's got it all going on.
Yeah, well, we're trying to get a scoreboard up. So, Al, we're going to go with Team Red and Team Blue.
Oh, is that not Team A?
That's what we'll go with.
All right,
A and B.
so let's say we'll go Team Red on the right side,
No,
right?
we got Red as away since I already loaded on our scoreboard for the viewers.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a scoreboard here. So
Team Red is ahead,
so this is
2-0.
Team Red's ahead.
All because it rhymes.
It's a great job taking initiative to figure that out.
Are they all
Good
verbs?
job.
Yeah,
I like that.
they're all
verbs and they rhyme.
verbs. Hey, Dougie, you want to zoom in on the pitcher if he's right-handed between innings when he's facing you?
No, actually, if I've got okay. So I'm just going to make a little correction here, Mr. Stasic. The team on the first base side is actually Team Red.
Whoever's ahead is Red.
That's what I'm making sure we're
All
clear.
good.
Beautiful. And Team Blue.
Red and blue.
If we had 3 teams playing, we could have red, white, and blue.
Well, we could, but
you know what?
well, Coach.
We're
Coach
talking about
Ryder-
red, white,
I
and
like
blue.
that. I
Coach
like
Ryder.
that.
But if you want to, you want to go American, stay, red, white, and blue. Chevy tough. Go to RK Chevrolet in Vineland, New Jersey.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what I'm talking about. Is my partner shaking his head, worried where I was going.
No,
But I always got a plan.
I thought you were going to talk about. I thought you were about Coach Ryder. He's dressed up in
Well,
red, white, and
he
blue.
is.
And
He must be Chevy tough.
You were on another planet. So, Coach is a Jeep guy, but we can forgive him.
A Jeep and a Chevy.
Oh, and a Chevy.
Yeah,
too.
Chevy drove the Chevy Impala here.
All right, brought the Impala. I like
Got
it.
the Impala.
All right, so it looks like we got the pitcher from Seneca.
Yes, we got ourselves a pitcher from Seneca, Tyler Wells. On the bump. First batter he will face.
And there he is, Tyler Wells.
So we have Zaire Rothmiller out of Camden County Tech. First batter to face Wells here in the bottom of the first. First pitch from Wells. Over for a strike call. So it's Zaire Rothmiller out of Camden County Tech. Foul back. It's now 0-2. So Rothmiller quickly in the hole, 0-2 against Wells.
Somehow we got to keep that hat on or it's going to be a long day.
Yeah.
Well, it's just a lot of sweat.
It's a little extra energy. So hopefully he's drinking plenty of Gatorade to keep that energy level up. All right, here's the 0-2 pitch. High for a ball. It's now 1-2 to Rothmiller. And the 1-2 pitch. High for a ball. It's now 2-2. So Coach Ryder, I understand you were excited to come here today.
Yes,
Doug
I
was telling me you were ringing his phone off the hook. When do you want me here? Get to see some great baseball. 2-2 pitch. High for a ball. It's now 3-2.
Well, I got to tell you, I mean, we were giving a lot of credit in the beginning as we kicked this off to Coach John Scanzano and his brother Mike of Scanzano Sports Combat Baseball and Kings Christian. But I came out here yesterday from a logistics standpoint, and I wasn't quite sure if, in fact, it was going to be like a monster truck rally. Mm-hmm. But that's kind of how it looked. Have you ever been to one of those where they have like the 3 feet of mud?
I have been.
And, they pull the trailer through. I mean, dude, when I tell you that there was mud everywhere, and then almost like magically, like it was Disney World, 3 hours later, the field was unbelievable. And if you look at it today, I mean, just absolutely fantastic.
Indeed it is. And Rothmiller draws a walk, and that'll bring up center fielder Carlos Vega. Oh, ball thrown into the outfield, and Rothmiller will go to second, and he will hold there after the pickoff attempt.
Well, you have to figure out you don't want to postpone an event like this, too, because there are too many things going on now that you don't ever get a chance to do it again.
Right.
You got bad weather, you got COVID, you got everything going on.
All right, Vega steps in against Wells. And the first pitch to Vega. High for a ball. And Rothmiller will find himself at third base. So runner in scoring position at third, and Rothmiller. Carlos Vega, center fielder out of Penn. Yes, it's Pennsauken.
Pennsauken, there you go.
Pennsauken High.
Pennsauken.
I would think all these schools are here. I think
They're all the same color. Pennsauken and Pennsville, same color.
Oh, okay. Wells takes his sign. Stretches. And the pitch. In the dirt. Oh, Rothmiller. Here's a snap throw to third. He got him. So short backstop here in Pennsauken at Nagorski Complex. Catcher was able to get that ball quickly and snap throw down to third to get him.
It's a great heads-up play. Talk about eliminating.
But there was good communication by the third baseman, too, where the runner was.
Oh, that's how you work together and have your pitchers back. Get a runner on. Got to do something with them.
So now Wells can work out of the windup with no runners on. Count is now 3-1 to Carlos Vega. And the pitch. High for a ball. He walks Vega. So Vega will be a one-out base runner. And that'll bring up from Moorestown, Zach Boren. I believe that's Moorestown.
There you go, Doug.
First pitch is high for a ball. So 1-0 count to Zach Bourne. With Vega at first base. Wells checks the runner. The pitch. Called for a strike. It's now 1-1. Bourne didn't like the call.
Well, of course he didn't. He's a batter.
Yeah. All right, so Wells stretches. And the 1-1 pitch. There goes the runner. Here comes the throw. Not in time. So Vega finds himself with a stolen base at second. Good snap throw by the catcher. Just missed getting him.
Yeah, they're in business here. So you got a runner in scoring position. Opportunity to do some damage.
Ball high.
Especially in a game where you trail 2-0 coming right out of the chute. I mean, this is a great opportunity for them to answer back. Tough spot to be in when you had a runner at third, get caught up and the ball bounces off the wall, you know?
Yeah, it was a tough one. Again, short backstop. Was able to get the runner pretty quickly. Here's a pitch. High for a ball. Count is now full at 3-2.
Yeah, we'll do our best to keep up with the scoreboard, but as of right now, I'm producing, color commentating, and running the scoreboard all in one shot, kids.
Doing
So
an absolutely great job.
2-0. It's
great.
2-0. Team red.
I'm aware of that. Thanks.
Okay, just letting you know.
Appreciate that.
All right.
Really.
Guys, I want your present.
So Bourne walks.
Oh,
That'll put runners at first and second.
Yeah, it's a dangerous situation here. The good news is the concession stand is open. The bad news is the Yellow Jackets that moved in behind us are keeping us on our toes.
I'll bring up Robert Barrientos out of Pennsauken High School.
Thank you.
With the runners at first and second and one out here at the bottom of the first.
And this is where communication is key. You know, you're playing with guys you don't normally play with, except for maybe some sandlot stuff, or you played against them from a travel tournament standpoint. So to understand what each of you are kind of thinking at the spot, this is where it's really big, especially with two guys on.
First pitch is high for a ball. Vega goes to third, and here comes the throw. Not in time. So both runners move up to second and third in scoring position with only one out. Coach Ryder, got a little pressure here. Bottom of the first, a little action.
Well, we hit the ball hard someplace. Let some things happen.
Hey, Doug, don't be afraid to use the zoom, man. The more faces they see, the better. You got to get on your kid, man. That's what it's all about, Mike. You'll see. Hey, Milt, what's going on? Good.
Doug Stasic plays mayor of Pennsauken. I thought that was Tim Killian.
No, he's here.
I saw him. He threw out the first pitch.
That's great. I was
Throw a strike.
I was too busy working like usual.
He did throw a strike, by the way.
All right.
Threw it right over Broadway.
Would you happen to know the count for the folks at home?
Oh, no, we'll check with the
make one
umpire.
up.
Why don't we just check? No, check with the umpire. I'll give it to you. He's going to give it to us right as he steps in. 2-1. 2-1 the count to Robert Barrientos. Foul tip at the plate.
A bit defensive there. Didn't necessarily want to swing at that one, but kind of didn't have much of a choice, you know?
So as we were getting up to set up, running cords and extensions and all that good stuff, talked to Robert Barrientos, and he promised he's going to go yard today.
Really?
He did. He did.
Oh,
So I told him, I said, I'm going to hold him to it. I said, we're going to be in a live stream.
I love the confidence.
Yep. All right, here's the 2-2 pitch. High for a ball. Count is now full at 3-2.
Yes. I know, Mill. I said a little.
And I met Milt, Rotary, and Glassboro. No, wait, yeah, Washington Township.
What's going on?
Nice to see you again.
All right. So, again, already got celebrities. Been here for like 5.5 minutes, and Milt Thompson comes rolling into the press box.
Well, I thought you were talking about John Scanzano and you being celebrities. And then then it got better when Milt Thompson showed
John
up.
Scanzano's a B-list celebrity. Right? Different story. You know, Milt, if he comes in, listen, you make room, you get the headset, you do what you got to do.
He looks like he's ready to run back out at Citizens Bank Park, play some baseball.
That's it.
All right, bases loaded now. There's the first pitch to number 51, Joshua. I think I have Ibe here. And unfortunately, I can't tell what school that is. It looks like NBC. He must work for NBC.
North Burlington.
Okay, North Burlington. Thank you very much. There's the snap throw to third. Oh, and they got the runner in a rundown. And he is tagged out, so Vega is out. And we got a little confusion on the base pass.
Hey, Doug, nice camera work. We're still people running.
We're still people. Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
And everybody's going to be safe all around except for the runner at third. So a little Keystone Cops action going on here. Make it a little exciting on a Saturday morning.
Look more like a football play.
I know.
Soccer. Guys running all over the place.
The hot potato. All right.
All right, so I think we have 2 outs. Runners
We have 2 outs.
And second.
First and second.
Beautiful thing. Who's batting?
And we have Joshua. I think we're going to call him Ibe. North Burlington.
That'll work. That'll be good.
Pitch is over for a strike call. Look, it's all about popsicle sticks and glue. That's what we're building this empire with. It's all good.
Whatever it takes.
Swing and a miss.
So that's the thing, man. I'm really, as awesome as it is for this day and tomorrow, I think it's fantastic. The reality of it is it makes you realize just how much we missed the 2020 campaign with these guys.
Yeah, that was that was pretty fun to call, but I didn't know how to call that one in that rundown. It's all over the place. But we do still have runners at first and second with 2 out. And I'm at the plate, swing and a miss. He struck him out, so Wells works himself out of a jam. We'll be going to the top of the second inning, brought to you by RK Chevrolet right after this. Oh, boy.
And we are back here at Walt Nagorski Field in beautiful Pennsauken, New Jersey for BFA Live Sports. Doug Stasic joined alongside my brother from another, Al Fisher, the legendary coach Tom Ryder. And it is one more game being dubbed for the South Jersey Baseball 2020 Seniors, Al.
Sorry, guys.
Yes, it is. And I was just about to step off the microphone so I could find out the name of the pitcher because
Okay,
we still haven't gotten
you're
that
good.
yet.
So it's me and Coach, so get off the mic, Al.
All right.
I was trying to find something to make me a little bit taller.
All right. Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
That worked out, didn't?
Yeah, well, I've been challenged with that my whole life as well, Coach. Doug, a little bit more zoom on the pitcher. Just want to zoom all the way in on him. And Al's trying to figure out exactly who our pitcher is actually on the mound right now.
Joe, you gotta turn that off. It's got feedback.
All right, so we're settling in here.
Feedback's good, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, and I believe Al pops it up, foul. Looks like it's going to be out of play. Al took the lineup card, so it's kind of hard for me to actually tell you who this kid is.
No, we'll try it.
Number 3. Oh, nice laser up the middle. That'll be a base knock. Get things started here in the top of the
How'd
second
you know I
inning.
could handle a bar stool? Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Thank you. That's perfect.
I'm good. All right, and again, I want to thank my compadre, Al Fisher, for taking the lineup card as he walked away from the scorer's table, because that makes it very easy to actually use my ESP. Throw it down to second base. He's in there. The commit for Old Dominion University. All right, well, Al, I want to thank you for taking the lineup card away from the table, so I have no idea who's hitting.
Well, I could tell you Jordan McFadden is the pitcher on the mound. And that first batter,
Is it Tyler Wells?
it was Tyler Wells, which we didn't get to Matt
No,
Lombardi.
Tyler Wells is hitting.
Tyler Wells is hitting.
Matt Lombardi.
Matt Lombardi was-
So Lombardi
right.
had a liner to the middle,
Nice.
center, up the middle, center field, the Old Dominion commit, and he looked real comfortable up there. So he'd certainly been getting his work in.
Lombardi takes his lead at second. McFadden checks him the pitch in the dirt.
Pops.
Tough one for Barrientos to handle, and he'll move over to third base. So 2-0 right now for Team Red
And
here in the top of the second.
I'm hearing a 3-1 count.
Big swing and a miss.
Healthy hack by Tyler Wells.
Tyler Wells, yes, sir.
Big boy, big swing.
Yeah, give credit to him. You know, you get to get thrown out in the middle of the mound after you haven't been in a game situation for a while. And the other piece is, too, what you're going to see today is some of the guys that are pitching, they're just pitching. They're not necessarily, always lined up to do so because of tournament situations and injuries and all those kinds of things. So credit to all the guys that take the hill today for taking one for the team.
All right, that'll bring up third baseman Shane Abdamski out of Deptford.
Yeah, Damsky's one of the Bash brothers down there in Deptford. He's a dude that can stick a ball and change a game with a course of a swing. So finding his team up 2-0, runner on third. This is a tough order for the pitcher.
McFadden. That would be Jordan McFadden. But I didn't realize, so his last name's not Adamski, it's Bash?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Very good.
Or T minus because 3, 2, 1, and the ball's just going to
Gotcha.
launch.
Here comes the runner, and he will get there safely. So Team Red keeping the pressure on Team Blue. It's now 3-0. Nobody out here at the top of the second for Team Red. Big swing and a miss by Adamski. And he was taking a cut to go yard, so that cut, that healthy cut, definitely means he's got the power to jack one out as a Bash brother.
Right, Coach?
Absolutely.
There's a hard shot to third. Here's the throw. Got him.
Uh-oh.
Now batting from Camden, George Rodriguez.
All right, that'll bring up number 15, George Rodriguez. Listed here as today's left fielder, and there will be a lot of interchanging, as we mentioned earlier in the game. If you're primarily a shortstop, third baseman, second baseman. You're going to find yourself in the outfield today,
In the
Coach
outfield,
Ryder.
say somewhere's left field, right field, center field.
First pitch is over for a strike call.
There you go.
We continue to unwind ourselves. Try to bring you the best broadcast we possibly can bring. Did you bring the glue, Coach? There's a fly ball to right field. Hit pretty darn well. That ball's carrying.
Yes, it is.
And it's a too hopper to the fence. Rodriguez on his horse to second base. And he'll go in sliding with a double.
Well, that's a way to give your squad a spark. Already up 3-0, and just take it to him.
Yeah, that ball jumped right off the bat of Rodriguez. That'll bring up designated hitter Brian Mosley out of Camden High School. When Rodriguez at second base. And I believe nobody out. Nobody out, correct?
You're correct.
All right. There's the first pitch from McFadden. Over for a strike call. Mosley with an 0-1 count. And Rodriguez at second as he takes his lead. McFadden checks his sign from Barrientos. And here's the pitch. In the dirt. Count will be 1-1 to Byron Mosley. And a big swing on the 1-1 pitch. It's now 1-2. So we got ourselves right in the middle of things here, Coach Ryder. Can't get any closer to the batter's box than this. There's a big swing and a miss.
Good pitch.
And that will be the third out of the inning, I guess. Okay. Well, that's it. So we're going to be moving to the bottom of the second. Brought to you by RK Chevrolet right after this.
And as we get ready to start things off here in the bottom of the second from Seneca, Tyler Wells still on the hill, coming out for his second inning of work. As Al Fisher tries to get back in the press box and smashes himself in the face with the gate. So this is going to be a good day, Coach.
Oh, yeah, it's a much better improvement than what I was walking in beforehand. So now that I got smashed in the face and I'm completely deformed, I look good.
Good. Upgrades are a beautiful thing.
Yes, they are. So I got Captain James T. Kirk coming up to the plate. Actually, it's Sam Kirk, number 8.
Oh.
Sam Kirk out of M-Town, which I would say is Moorestown High School. So, folks, you can kind of appreciate what I'm working with here. I had to keep running back to the dugout to get names.
Yeah, again.
What position?
We 200 kids. I think we received 60 names roughly. So it's a kind of a Cracker Jack prize of graphics. So some will have them, some won't.
What's in the box today, Doug?
I was hoping to have one of those tattoos that you could like lick and stick, but with the whole like COVID thing, it's frowned upon at this point. You can't really lick and stick anymore, I don't think.
All right, FCC is going to be calling us shortly. All right, so that brings up again Sam Kirk. Told me he was playing right field earlier. First pitch to him is for a ball. Back on the mound is Tyler Wells out of Seneca.
Yeah, I'm just going to let everybody know I have the attention span of a gnat, so the possibility of me actually keeping up the scoreboard is slim and none.
All right, here's the 1-0 pitch. Over for a strike call at the knees. It's now 1-1 to Sam Kirk. Wells takes a sign, winds, and the pitch. Outside and low for a ball.
Let's make something positive out of this. Even if you make some minor mistakes today, you're giving the kids an opportunity to be
Yes,
seen.
sir. You know it.
Give
And I'm
them
going to
a
get your
copper.
microphone up closer so everybody can hear you.
I appreciate that, Coach.
Thought I hit the fence.
But no, you make a very valid point. It is about what we're bringing for these kids. You know, sometimes we want to do it as best we can and give the best product because we want to make the kids feel good.
Usually Al just belittles me and tells me how bad I am. So I appreciate you trying to pick
That's
me
okay.
up, Coach.
Just picking you up.
Yeah, that's why Al's in the broadcast booth. He could be a coach because he's too guilty of being tough on kids. You know, tough on me, man.
Discipline. I guess you guys couldn't have been in the military. All right, that brings up Ryan Zimmerman.
I don't know. Take a look. What do you think? You think I might have been in the military?
Yeah,
Just
I
a
think
little
so.
bit.
So you can
He's
attest
at
to the fact
Moorestown.
that Al would have never lasted in the military.
No, I would have. Manual tough.
Oh yeah.
First pitch is over for a strike call on the outside corner.
Doug, tighten up that shot a little bit. Bring it in closer.
As
to the
Sam
pitcher.
Kirk is at first base with nobody out.
There you go.
Wells takes his sign, stretches, and the pitch. Over for a strike call on the outside corner. Count is now 0-2 to Ryan Zimmerman out of Moorestown. Kirk with a short lead off at first. Pitch is high for a ball. It's now 1-2.
He laid off that really well.
Guess, Coach, when you get down 0-2, it's a little tough when they put that ball up in the zone. You don't want to get called out in that third strike. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Wells. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Yep.
So that'll be the first out of this inning. That'll bring up. I'm trying to make sure. It looks Mendez. Okay, thanks for the public address announcer. Nate Mendez of Moorestown High School. That's why you have that little bit of we call a pregnant pause there. Here's the pitch. High for a ball. It's 1-0.
Just to be safe, use that pause from now on.
Yeah, so some of the things we'll try to do from a technical standpoint today is give you guys a peek at what we missed and what we had planned for the 2020 campaign.
There goes Kirk, and here comes the throw. A little high. Kirk will find himself at second base with one out.
That's a nice backup by the shortstop.
Yeah,
though,
real
not
nice.
Letting the ball get to the outfield.
Agreed.
And possibly a pop-up slide and go to third.
Yep. Good call there, legendary Coach Tom Ryder. In your red, white, and blue patriotic look today. Pitch is high for a ball. Count is now 3-0 to Mendez. 3-0 pitch. High for a ball. He walked him. So runners at first and second. With Antonio Carnival coming up to the plate from Florence.
Now batting, Antonio Carnival.
Nice, Doug. Nice.
Call it Carnival. Antonio Carnival.
Had a little bit of flair to it.
Sure. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. Wells continues to lose his cap on every pitch. Means he's bringing it all. Runners at first and second. And a swing and a miss by Carnival. Strike called. Count is now 1-2 to Carnival. Look like a cutter there, Coach. Is that what?
It looked like it was.
Yep.
A little bit of a slider, a
Yep.
cutter or something.
Nope. All right, here's the 1-2 pitch to Carnival. Here goes the runner. Here's the throw. And he got him.
Oh, that's
Nice snap throw. I'd like to give him his props. I think it's
attaboy.
that was Chase Banks throwing him out. And that's the end of this inning. So we're going to go to a break. Be back in just a few.
Chase was real confident. Real confident. As soon as he threw the ball, he started walking off the field. He knew he was out.
Struck him out, and the ball game is over. Way back there, toward the wall. Unbelievable base running. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness sake! No way! They're going crazy. Can you believe it?
And we are back here at Walt Nagorski Sports Complex here in the lovely state of Pennsauken, New Jersey. Yes, I said it on purpose.
That's okay, because your partner did.
Today's one more game brought to you by Scanzano Sports Combat Baseball and RK Chevrolet of Vineland, New Jersey. We're heading to the top of the third. There's a new pitcher on the mound. That's number 4, Dan Jones out of Florence.
Yeah, so we already cruising into the top of the third, and it's never easy to, again, take the mound when you're playing with guys you don't normally have behind you. You're playing with a totally different catcher, but that's the game of baseball.
That's the beauty of it.
It truly is.
Yes,
Well,
it
right
is.
there, it shows if you have the ability to adapt and adjust on a real quick.
So we're going to listen to the public address announcer. Now it's this young man next, so we can know who he is.
Attaboy. That's that pause again.
Yes, sir. Oh. All right.
You're on your own.
Mm-hmm. Well, if we work backwards, I have a feeling this is Chris Hall.
I believe you're right.
Fouled straight back. We'll double check on who the batter is. Count should be 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch from Jones. Fly ball out of play. Hopefully that's not going to catch a house. Oh, just missed a car.
Well, great confines here at Walt Nagorski Field. You are in the middle of a neighborhood.
Yes, we are.
So real easy to either take a stroll or jump on your bike. And this place is packed. You got people all around.
Social
lawn
distancing?
chairs. Absolutely.
Yep.
Plenty of masks in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
There's
nice
a line
curveball.
drive, and it will fall. Humpback liner.
Yep.
So Hall will find himself a leadoff base runner here in the top of the third.
Yeah.
And yes, it was Hall, because now I remember as we go through this lineup, it's Demetrius Williams coming up.
All right. And interesting that you got a celebrity coach over there on the first base side, none other than Philly great Milt Thompson.
Milt Thompson. Where'd he start playing? Where'd he start his ball? San Francisco Giants.
That's right.
Because I'm old enough to remember that.
And because I have nothing else to actually think about right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, CBD will be on sale. Here goes Hall. Here comes the throw. Not in time. First pitch in the dirt for a ball, so it's 1-0 to Demetrius Williams with Chris Hall at second. And nobody out. Facing Dan Jones out of Florence. Ball outside. It's now 2-0 to Williams. Here's the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt, ball 3. So team, go ahead.
This is the kind of day you want to show some patience to the plate, but you want to go up hitting.
Oh, yeah, let it all
Yeah, so
hang
what-
out.
I'd be,
Obviously, One-time gig, so you want to just go up
just
hacking.
go up and hit the ball hard
That's right.
someplace.
All right,
Not
here's
here-
the 3-0
not here-
pitch.
Not here for a walk. Attaboy, okay.
Ball 4, you walked him. So Williams over to first base, and now runners at first and second. And that'll bring up Sean Broadhurst out of Deptford.
I'd like to use the same acronym that I gave Josh Hood, but Doug would get too many Twitter things or phone calls. What's that mean?
Yeah.
Gotta go up there and tell you the attitude JFH. That's what you got to do.
That's it. That's a great guy.
Yeah.
The JFH.
Just for him.
That's very good.
Yes.
Quick thinker.
Yeah, just for hitting.
him.
Just for hitting.
Just for him. It's a hair thing, isn't it? The gray hair thing. We don't have to worry about that anymore, Doug. A nice curveball
Very good.
from
Yeah.
Jones. First pitch
Yeah.
strike.
Yeah, there are things I have to worry about. My hair is not one anymore. I took the quarantine opportunity to shave it all off.
There goes Hall. And here's the throw, and it not in time. Nice one hopper to the third baseman, but just missed getting him. Demetrius Williams holds at first base. So you have Hall at third, Williams at first, with nobody out. Facing Sean Broadhurst.
You're catching on quick, kid. You're catching on quick. Nice.
Here's the pitch. Inside for a ball.
Probably just from a baseball standpoint, when Williams saw the guy on second go, Williams should have went right after him.
Yeah, again, trying to.
I mean, you're trying to fit in with a whole lot of different people and players, and
Here's the pitch. Williams taking a little bit of a extra real estate over there as the catcher checks him over at first base.
I think Williams is kind of used to hitting the ball a long way and jogging. He's probably used to worrying about stealing bases.
yep.
He's a big boy over there.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Snap throw to first. Oh, not in time, but a close play there. So Williams kind of twinkle-toeing himself back to first base. Almost got caught. Jones with the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck out Broadhurst. As that'll be first out of this inning. Top of the third. Again, brought to you by RK Chevrolet of Vineland, New Jersey. That'll bring up Phil Sedalis out of Deptford. With one out and runners on the corners. Jones checks the runner at third. And the pitch. Fly ball to deep left field. That ball's got a chance to get out. And it is gone! Home run! Phil Sedalis. A 3-run blast here in the top of the third, Coach Ryder. If that don't get the blood going, I don't know what does, baby.
That's just amazing. I mean, just kept that inside pitch and just stayed right on it and hit it over the, what is it, about 20-foot fence, 15
Oh, it's
foot fence?
that's 20 foot. That's
It's
20
up there.
foot. So that's probably a good 328. He probably hit a good 338. So the fireworks continue here at Nagurski Complex.
This ball is
That's now a 6-0 hit. Executive producer voice. I have no idea what I'm talking about right now. Except I know John Scantoni's in here. Oh, nice. We're about to get ourselves in trouble. Wow, okay. Now I'm going to talk about the graphics. That's
good.
awesome.
That just popped up out of nowhere.
It did. I don't know who did that. I think it was,
Oh,
hard
good
ground
swing.
ball to third. Shortstop tries to make the throw, but not in time. Third baseman took one off the chest there, but a hard shot. My all-timer. That's Brett Alltimer out of Deptford High School. Look at that. My partner in crime always never seems to surprise me, or it does surprise me.
Yeah, well, what can you do?
Can we talk about the 6-foot hole in the fence out there, though? I mean, what in the world?
Oh, hey.
No,
Oh, I bring up Chase Banks.
Yeah, I was right there.
We got a little conversation going on here. We got Chase Banks, the place out of Deptford, the catcher. That's his all-timer. Is at first base. Hard ground ball down third.
Oh,
what a grab
nice
by the
play,
third
great
baseman.
play.
Here's the throw. Got him by a couple of strides.
Wowzers.
Da-da-dun, da-da-dun.
That's number 15.
That's number 15, and I would love
from
to know.
Moorestown.
From Moorestown. We got a lot of Moorestown here, so I'm just going to get, hey, it's either Bourne,
Nope.
Quirk, Zimmerman, Mendes, or Meade. It's one of them.
Oh, it's a boy from Moorestown.
It's boys from Moorestown. So parents, fans.
Nice play. After just taking one off the chest. Nice
Yeah,
play.
Yeah, and I have no clue what inning it is right now or anything.
It's his team top of third.
Top of the third.
Okay.
I'm over here laughing. All right, that brings up Corey Arthur at a Life Center. The pitch. Over for a strike call.
Charles has a nice bistro umbrella out there in center field.
Yes,
Yeah, he does. He's got a nice view,
Yeah,
a
yes, he
viewing
does.
angle too. It's almost like you can see right through the fence.
Yeah, how did we do that? Is that like one of the special cameras that actually
Yeah.
has ability to go through the fence?
It's magical.
It's magical. All right.
It's like Lucky Charms.
All right. It's magically delicious. Oh, nice curveball. Oh, wait. Okay. Pitcher catcher thought it was third strike. Obviously, the umpire did not.
That was high.
It was high?
Yes, it
Okay.
was. Yes, it was.
All right. Coach Ryder, who will
Yes,
never
it was.
give the umpire any
That
credit, gave one
was
there.
That was high.
All right.
We're going to bring in the backup pitcher driving through the hole, Joe.
Pop foul out of play. Behind us. Chasing a few fans around.
Oh, look out. We got them all over the
Got
place.
grenades flying
Yes,
over there.
sirree. We got them all over.
All right, so Corey Arthur still at the plate. With Alltimer at second base, taking his lead. The pitch from Jones. Ground ball to first base. It should be a problem.
There
Makes
you
the
go.
play, and that'll end this top of the third with a 3-run blast out of Sedalis. We're going to go to a break. We'll see you in just a few.
Let the games begin. Drives it deep left, and he struck him out. Clear the deck. He leaps and he catches it. Struck him out, and the ball game is over. Way back there toward the wall. Unbelievable base running. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness sake! No way! They're going crazy. Can you believe it?
And we are back here at Walt Nagorski Sports Complex here in beautiful Pennsauken, New Jersey for BFA Sports. I'm Al Fisher, along with my brother from another. I don't know how much longer, Doug Stasic, and legendary coach Tom Ryder.
Doug's okay. He's talking to himself every once in a while.
Every once in a while. We don't know where he is. He's out on an island all by himself.
Yeah.
He was going, Doug, move the camera. I'm going, you're right here.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, that'll bring up
Family
Dan
affair.
Jones. If I could get a school, I could tell you who's on the mound.
It's Deptford, number 3.
Number 3. Deptford, number 3.
It's Matt Lombardi. As a matter of fact, it is Matt Lombardi.
All right, so it's Matt Lombardi on the mound at a Deptford High School. Facing Dan Jones with a 0-1 count. Breaking ball over for the corner. First strike called. Nice pitch, right, Coach?
No, absolutely. Off-speed pitch.
Thing was hanging in there. So the count should be 0-2 to Dan Jones.
Yes, it is.
Bounces up there for a ball. It's now 1-2. So I stand corrected. Milt Thompson started his career at Atlanta Braves.
I'm glad. You usually are wrong, so that's no surprise.
But I'm willing to step up to the plate and tell myself I'm wrong so you can enjoy that moment. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So nice job by Lombardi sending Jones back at the dugout. That'll bring up Tyler Mead. Out of M-Town? That would be Moorestown for you.
That'd be Moorestown. Yep. And if I'm correct, they are the Quakers.
That is true. You're on point.
Oh, line drive back up the middle. Gloved by Lombardi. And throw not in time. There's a line shot from Tyler Mead right back at him. Almost had it. Had me jumping.
Indeed.
Didn't have Coach jumping. He was fully confident.
I actually thought he was going to catch it.
So did I. That'll bring up Martell Smith out of Camden County Tech. First pitch is low for a ball. So Mead at first base with nobody out. Lombardi facing Martell Smith with a 1-0 count. Goes to first base, not in time. Gets back in plenty of time. Milt Thompson didn't even play for the San Francisco Giants at all. Just to let you know even better. How's that? Ball low and outside.
Nice update.
So I actually caught my only foul ball I ever caught as a kid was from Milt Thompson. This was back in against the San Diego Padres. It was back in '93 when they played a doubleheader at Old Veteran Stadium, and it rained like 4 or 5 times. Like they played a doubleheader through all the rain delays. The game got over like 2 o'clock in the morning. I wouldn't let anybody who was with me leave until I got a foul ball, and the vet was like empty. And so, sure enough, man, second game, like third inning, Milt Thompson, dude, fouled one back. And
do you still have that fishing net you caught the ball with?
Nah, dude.
Yeah. Oh, you caught it with a glove?
Listen,
I thought you had this big fishing net. You actually had security come down and tell me I had to get rid of it.
I had to run into the next section because it was empty and then get the ball that way. But anyway, that's my Milt Thompson story.
All right.
That's a good job. You two guys are great.
Yeah, tell my wife
Swing and a
that.
miss.
We're all in
Actually,
that.
she'll be here, so you're going to have to tell her that, Coach.
We're all in that boat, so don't worry about it.
Oh, my Lord.
Counts now full to Martell Smith. That great fish story that Doug told.
Well, at least it was true and accurate, unlike your story with Milt Thompson. Yeah, he played for the. Did you know he started with the Giants? Yeah.
But he ended up with the Braves.
Yeah, it was the San Francisco Giants in the Little League that he played in.
Yeah. I met the Giants in Japan.
Oh.
What do they call the Nagasaki Giants? Whatever it's called. What are they called again?
I don't know.
All right. That'll bring up Jaden Chamberlain out of Camden County Tech.
Stop while you're ahead.
Oh, man. Never. I look like the Kool-Aid guy the way I'm built, so I'm like the Kool-Aid guy going right through the wall. Here's the pitch. Low for a ball.
we got 2-0 here?
Yes, we do.
Yes,
2-0 to
we
Jake
do.
Chamberlain.
All right. I'm trying to wake up. It's only the third inning.
Swing and a miss.
Yep.
Fastball in the outside corner.
Yeah, just imagine all the banter that everybody watching would have had an opportunity for us to go to each other's
Ground
throats.
ball, first base side, sneaks through for a base hit. Here comes the runner in the throw. It's going to be close, and he got him. So the catcher had a little challenge with the exchange, but
What
was able to
a
recoup.
hose.
Was able to recoup. It was a great throw.
Yeah. So, Altamar. All-timer.
All-timer. All-timer. I got it phonetic spelling in parentheses.
I was just waiting
All-timer.
since you're the play-by-play guy, I figured maybe you'd actually tell us who
Well,
it
I
was.
was still trying to
wasn't
figure out
sure.
who was in the right field making that throw. So.
Okay. Well, the good news is they needed a couple runs, and they finally got one.
They did?
Didn't they?
He got thrown out.
That's all right. We're good.
Oh. Ground control to Major Tom.
Yeah, well.
Yep.
And I'm not talking Tom Ryder.
Yep.
All right, so that brings up Jordan McFadden out of Camden County Tech, who was on the bump earlier today. Ground ball sneaks through for a base hit to right field. Runners will move up a base. We now have bases loaded.
I just got done thinking to myself, the second baseman is covering second base behind the bag. Just hit something on the right-hand side. You're good to go.
Beautiful, right? Nice piece of hitting. Hey, hit him, win or not, right, Coach?
Absolutely.
That's twice. Last two batters finding just that little bit of hole right there on the right side of the field. And we don't know who's batting. You want me to step up there?
Oh,
No.
please.
Embarrass myself?
Spare us.
Here it comes.
Charles doesn't have a big enough lens.
Zakai Rothmeiler out of Camden County Tech now stepping to the plate with bases loaded here in the bottom of the third inning, with Team Red leading 6-0. You have that right on the scoreboard right there, partner?
I do.
Yep.
There's not many things right on the scoreboard, but that's one of them.
So I assume the first pitch was called for a strike based on the body language by Rothmeiler. Here's the pitch. Low for a ball. Check with the umpire what the count is.
You know, I was kind of laughing. The umpire was asking if there was a camera in center field.
Is there a camera in center field? I think you can tell by the center field camera shot.
Listen, man.
You can drive an RK Chevrolet truck right through the hole that's out there in center field.
Well, I don't know anything about that.
And I'm going to say it again. I'm coming to get the Colorado, folks. I'll be there. And I want a white one. I want a white Colorado pickup truck from RK Chevrolet. It's happening.
Yeah.
I think about it almost every day.
2021.
Now, 2020's fine. 21s are coming out.
All right, so they
Much
get the
love.
run across the plate.
And they do. They finally get a run across the plate. Doug Stasic. So it's now 6-1. That brings up center fielder Carlos Vega out of Pennsauken High School. First pitch is over for a strike call.
Yeah, when you got runners in bases loaded scoring position, Coach, that's probably when you're salivating a little bit.
Yeah, I just said that to your partner here. You got to take a swing at that.
Salivate like Pavlov's dog, huh? Swing fouled straight back.
I think sometimes with two outs, you kind of get to the point of, are you looking for that pitch that you just know that you can drive versus putting it in play? Maybe that was it.
So 1-2 count to Vega. It's a 1-2 pitch.
Oh, that was
Just
nasty.
outside for a
That
ball.
was outside.
Yes, it was. I
I
have
don't
to
know.
agree with
That was outside.
I'm just gonna.
from our perspective, and we're pretty close.
I'm
We
just
could have
gonna-
got the ump cam in here.
I'm just gonna tell you, the pitcher's family's got to be off to my right.
There's
That's all
the
I'm
2-2
gonna tell you.
pitch. Eye for a ball. Now goes the full. So 3-2 to Vega. So nowhere to go except to first base or wherever he puts the ball in play with a 3-2 count. Here it is. Ball 4. He walked him. Score another run. So it's now 6-2. Team Red over Team Blue. I'll now bring up Zach Boren out of Moorestown High School. With the bases still juiced and 2 outs here in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, I just can't say enough about this event and this weekend. See the smiles on these guys' faces, know that they're they're out here together as seniors, having a good time with it. The coaches certainly are having a good time with it because they're not even so concerned about the lineup to give us a clear and legible one.
No. First pitch is over for a ball.
I think you've gotten that point home. I think you've done a good job.
Here's the 1-0 pitch.
You're very assertive there.
Line
There you
drive through the
nice.
hole for a base hit. That'll score run 1. And in the second run coming in to score, should score easily, and he does. There. Wow, we've got him coming all over the place. So we got 3 runs scored. Should now be 6-5, I believe. As Vega scores the 3rd run of that madness that was on the field.
Well, they had to get creative, but now the 1 hit away from tying this ball game.
And it brings up the man who said he was going to go yard, Robert Barrientos, out of Pennsauken High School. Already have 1 home run on the board from Phil Sedalis out of Deptford. Barrientos promised me he'd go yard, so let's see what happens. First pitch is over for a strike call. Well, you want to take a hack out there, Coach Ryder?
Oh, yes, you do on that one. Absolutely.
First pitch fastball. Make him pay. Inside for a ball. It's now 1-1. And a 1-1 pitch. Outside for a ball. 2-1. To Robert Barrientos, the catcher for Team Blue. Line drive, foul. He got all of that one. That was a stinger.
That's the bees. They're back here.
Yeah, they are. They are. I think we got them covered, though. They're still trying to get in their nest. They closed that thing off.
You'd be upset if they closed your house off, too, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
think you're bringing.
Here's the pitch. Oh, nice curveball. Strike 3 called. That'll end this bottom of the third. But 5 runs going to board in the bottom of the third for Team Blue. It's now 6-5. This game brought to you by RK Chevrolet, and we're going to go to a break and see you in just a few. And welcome back to Walt Nagorski Complex here in Pennsauken, New Jersey. Should bring you the One More Game event brought to you by Scanzano Sports Combat Baseball and RK Chevrolet of Vineland, New Jersey. We got Team Blue and Team Red. We had some fireworks for Team Blue last inning, putting 5 runs on the board for a 6-5 ball game so far. We're moving to the top of the fourth.
Yeah, they got creative. I mean, nature of the beast is find your way on base, and then anything can happen. And when I say anything can happen in a game like this where you have guys playing out of position, you got guys playing with guys that never played before, I mean, this is going to – most of these games are going to end up being barn burners for sure.
And that we have indeed here in the top of the fourth. That should bring up, this looks like Matt Lombardi, right, Doug?
It
He
is.
was a young man on the bump. So
Yes.
Matt Lombardi out of Deptford High School. Fouled off. Check swing foul.
And I believe an Old Dominion commit, Coach Mike Scanzano.
Hey, Coach Mike Scanzano. Old Dominion commit.
Oh, the catcher. Okay. Pennsauken. Lots of information flying here.
Yes, there is. Catcher from Pennsauken. That would have to be probably Barrientos.
There you go.
We'll double check on that one, though. Because Mom's going to find out he's going to Old Dominion. So when are you going to tell me?
Oh, my God. This is. We got to
Listen, if we ever split up, who are you going to have more fun with?
We
How
got
about
on.
that?
Huh?
We got to
Can
make
you vouch for that?
We got to make sure in game 2 we got everything situated. That's all I know. This whole
You know what, ladies and gentlemen, if you
paper
looked up
plane
OCD
stuff
in
on our lineup.
an encyclopedia, which we still have, or just Google it, you'll see Doug Stasik's picture right next to it. Ball outside to Lombardo.
Well, in defense of the coaches, though, I won't sell a team out, what it is. But he said, I was supposed to have 3 assistants, and I'm on my own today, so I'm doing it all.
Yeah, there you go. So you can relate.
So,
So Lombardi draws a walk, and that should bring up Tyler Wells out of Seneca, who was on the bump earlier today. Tall young man. It's got good size. First pitch to Wells. Inside for a ball off the backstop. And I think Lombardi, I think these guys are not used to a short backstop. They're out jogging to second base, and they're like, oh, son of a gun. He's already got the ball. So Lombardi at second base with nobody out. Tyler Wells at the plate. All in the dirt. It's now 2-0. And a 2-0 pitch. High for a ball. Now 3-0 to Tyler Wells. And a 3-0 pitch.
Oh, yeah.
Hard ground ball, foul
boy,
down the
good
first
job.
base side.
He wasn't letting the free one go.
No, he
Not in
wasn't.
this game.
nope.
I love it. My favorite saying. No one talks about their walks on the way home.
Oh, well, there's a lot more than that you have, but that's all right. If that's your favorite, I'm sure the rankings change bi-weekly. Oh, a nice move by the pitcher. You got him in a rundown. Lombardi is now tagged out
he got
at
him.
second base. So, great move. If we could give a name to the pitcher, it'd be nice. Mr. X. How's that? Mr. X wheels and deals and gets Lombardi in a rundown for the first out of this.
Pitcher
This
X on
inning.
a nice inside move.
Pitch is called a strike. It's now, I think, 3-1. It's Tyler Wells.
It's full
Oh,
count.
it's full count. Okay.
Yeah. Good thing this is baseball, where you strike out a lot more than you hit. Right, Al?
Right. Well, if I'm hitting 25% of the time, which I think at least I am, I probably can make the Hall of Fame.
25%.
There's guys in the Hall of Fame batting 250.
No,
Yeah,
there's not.
please. If they've got the power numbers, they are, and I got power numbers
Yeah, well.
because I think on my feet very well. Small feet that they are, but I still think on them pretty well.
It's a whole
First
lot
pitch
of
is called a
information.
strike.
Whole lot of information in a short time.
I haven't-
Lot of info, Coach.
I've only had one cup of coffee too, so I can't wait to get some more in me. Line drive, that's
Attaboy.
going to fall for a base
Good
hit. It's
job.
going to hit the gap. There goes Wells into third. He's churning. He's going to try to score. And here comes the throw. Not in time to get him on a close play. As Shane Adamski finds himself a gap.
And in a big spot, come up with a big run.
Yeah, that'll put Team Red ahead now 7-5, correct? All right. Excuse me, Coach. That'll bring up George Rodriguez. I didn't say it like him, but it's George Rodriguez.
It is.
First pitch, Rodriguez. Over for a strike call. So 7-5 in the top of the fourth. Pitch is called a strike. It's now quick 0-2 hole for George Rodriguez. Yes. Some of the fans.
Somebody's
like
not buying an umpire lunch.
No?
That's all I know.
Absolutely not.
Or Cracker Jacks. Now 1-2 to Rodriguez. Runner at third base. And Adamski. And here's the pitch. Line drive. Might find the hole. No, one hopper. Nice play by the second baseman. Throws. And he got him. Run will score in Adamski. So it's now an 8-5 ball game. With 2 outs here in the top of the fourth, I should say. Fourth. I knew it, Danny. The lips didn't work with the brain.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do?
And that'll bring up Byron Mosley out of Camden.
Nice job all around, fellas. Nice job all around.
Swing and a miss by Mosley.
But high and inside, swing and a miss.
I think he wanted that high inside pitch to go yard. What do you think, Coach?
Yeah.
Ball's low. It's now 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch. Low ball 3-1.
He's picking up his pace here.
Yes, he is. It's funny, these young men aren't afraid to show the body language. They don't like a call. 3-1 pitch. High for a ball. He walked him. So Mosley finds himself a 2-out base runner. Now it should bring up Chris Hall out of Camden.
Well, I think the unique scenario about this is the umpire's actually in front of the batter.
Yeah,
so he can see it all. It's not like sometimes when the umpire's behind you, you maybe get a little eye roll or something, and you're not getting away with that today.
No, you're not. Again, that brings up Chris Hall, I should say, out of Camden. When the runner at first, and Byron Mosley goes over to first. Not in time to get Mosley.
This is a real hard position for the umpire to be in.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
Yeah, it makes it tougher. Definitely tough on him. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. It's now 2-0 to Chris Hall. And a 2-0 pitch. Oh, there goes Mosley. He'll slide in safely to second base. He's going to take off and go to third. Here comes a throw from Vega. Not in time to get Mosley, who moves up to third base with 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. And Chris Hall at the plate.
Yes, sirree. Well, center fielder is backing up to play nice, though.
Yep.
He came in there right away.
Thought Vega had a good shot at getting him, but unfortunately the throw was not there. So we got a runner at third with 2 outs. Pitch is called a strike.
Come on, big guy, swing that bat.
I believe the count is 3-1. Swing and a miss. It's now 3-2 to Chris Hall. Full count with 2 outs. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So that will end the inning. But not before Team Red puts another 2 on the board. I believe it's now 8-5. We'll go to a break. This game is brought to you by Arquette Chevrolet, and we'll see you in just a few. And we are back here at Walt Nagorski Sports Complex here in Pennsauken, New Jersey, for the one more game brought to you by Scanzano Sports, Combat Baseball, and RK Chevrolet of Vineland. First pitch is a ball. I didn't hear it announced. Did you hear the name of the batter at the plate?
Number 51.
No. I think he missed it.
What? Shout out. Last Tony gave a shout out or something? Shout out? What are you talking about? On Twitter or something. I know you give a shout out. Whatever. I tagged you in the post for the YouTube.
Ball inside. He walked him. I think that was actually Tyler Mead. For some reason, it's oh wait. It might be Joshua Ibe. We're gonna figure this one out. Yep. Well, here we go. It was Joshua Ibe because Mr. Kirk, Sam Kirk, was beamed up by Scotty from Moorestown, New Jersey. But we figured it out. It was Joshua Ibe on first base with nobody out. First pitch is low for a ball.
I thought when I gave you the pen, you would get the positions and numbers.
John, when these guys do the rosters or the lineups for the other games, can you have them put name, school, number? Name, school, number.
Yep.
And position.
Yep.
Throw to first base, not in time to get Ibe or Ibe. Remember which it was? Was it Ibe or Ibe, Coach?
Ive.
Ibe? Okay.
That's what you said the first time.
Okay.
We'll go with the first time.
We're going to go to first time. Popped him up to third base side. Chris Hall's there to make the grab. And that's one out here in the bottom of the fourth. So that should bring up Ryan Zimmerman out of Moorestown High School. So I'm getting no love from the public address announcer just to confirm it, but I know it's right here in front of me. So big swing and a miss.
There you go.
By Zimmerman.
Well, I'm kind of laughing because maybe there was some food delivered up there because the same thing would happen with us. If you get food anywhere near Al, as soon as it happens, he just kind of stops for a little bit of time.
Huh.
Go into a food coma. Swing and a miss.
Well, it's nice to see this young man subscribes to JFH.
Yes.
Just for him, Ryan Zimmerman. Ball inside. Pop-up didn't like that call.
Absolutely not. He hasn't liked a lot of them.
I might actually give him a headset soon.
Yeah,
The guys
get him in here.
So next to us, what do you think?
Yeah, what do you think's going
Between
on?
him and you, Coach Ryder, that'd be real bad.
Oh, you don't want me to tell you the truth.
Talk about unfiltered.
There goes the runner. There's a fly ball. Poked to left field. Shortstop giving shakes. Makes a great grab. That's a hard hit. Oh, got him on a double play. What a play by the shortstop.
Man.
That had to be that's Lombardi, isn't it? No, it's not Lombardi.
Nah, it's number 11. That's a Damsky. That's a Damsky.
It's a Damsky.
And then did you see the stretch from Glassboro?
Yeah,
Williams?
man. That's
That
Williams.
was
Demetrius
crazy.
Williams making a big stretch to double him off. Well, listen, as exciting as RK Chevrolet was, that was an exciting inning. We're going to go to a break. In just a few.
Yep.
There's no such thing as we're going to go to a break.
We'll catch us on the way back.
I'm trying to take us out. There was. Yeet.
Let the games begin. Drives it deep left, and he struck him out. Clear the deck, and waits, and he catches it. Struck him out, and the ball game is over. Way back there, toward the wall. Unbelievable base running. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness sake! No way! They're going crazy. Can you believe it?
And we are back here at Walt Nagorski Sports Complex here in beautiful Pennsauken, New Jersey for the one more game. I guess we call it a little tournament brought to you by Scanzano Sports and Combat Baseball, and as well as RK Chevrolet in Vineland, New Jersey. We're going to bring up Mr. Stretch himself, Demetrius Williams. We're on the mound. We have Sam Kirk out of Moorestown High School.
A lot of good things happened to finish that last inning. Shortstop went to cover second base, redirected his footsteps, went out and made the play in left field, made a throw across the diamond. Williams made a big stretch and got a double play.
I got
hell of a throw, right?
If anything,
Absolutely.
Off bounds, taking him away from the bag.
dude, that was amazing. But the stretch what Williams did to lay out for a dude as big as he is, that just shocked me. That was awesome.
Absolutely was. Here's the pitch from Kirk. Nice breaking ball, but outside. It broke about 4 or 5 feet, Coach.
Out of the strike zone now.
Yes, it did.
Oh,
Ball was slammed
big
to deep left center field. That ball's going to
Good job.
drop and go all the way to the fence. Williams rounds first and goes into second. Here comes the throw. Got him! Wow. Well, Williams got all of that one.
yes, he did.
Unfortunately, be thrown out of second base. But nice work. Nice relay throws coming in from the outfield.
Absolutely. Got to
Great
give,
work.
the big guy credit trying to stretch that into a double.
Listen, I think his face said it all. He was committed to go all the
Yeah, he
way,
was.
and then
He
he's
was-
laying there looking at the umpire. I was like, all right, man,
There
give
was
me
no
a hand,
lack
would you?
of commitment here. I'm going.
And that'll bring up Sean Broadhurst out of Deptford. But Williams tagged that one to the deepest part of left center field. Ooh, nice breaking ball. Swing and a miss by Broadhurst.
There he is.
There he is again. Yep.
We were talking about Old Dominion earlier, and wouldn't you know, another Old Dominion
Dominion
commit, Kenny Lavari, St. Augustine Prep comes rolling in. This, catcher from Pennsauken? Robbie, is he here? Yeah, somewhere around here.
Oh, so we confirmed it. It's Robert Barrientos is the commit. Okay, so we were right. I won't. We said we, even though it was me, but that's good enough. Robert Barrientos, and he promised he was going to go yard today.
Did he?
Yes,
yeah,
he did.
He made a call. But we're
No.
He said he still owes us
No,
one, but
but
he said he's
do you
going
know-
to hit one.
Do you know Phil Sedalis? Because he went yard. He hit
Yeah.
a bomb in left field.
So do you want to make any predictions, Kenny Lavari, about
Hey.
your game today?
Yeah, make some predictions. Come on, this is for fun. One more game. Come on, Kenny.
I would, but I haven't pulled a baseball in so long. I'm playing in the men's league and I haven't been able to pull a baseball.
All right.
I have like 15 hits, line drives over shortstop.
Hey, we love seeing you go the opposite way. So there's a line drive to second base. One hopper. Here's the throw, and he got him. So Broadhurst is retired. That's 2 down here in the top of the 5th. Right? Top of the 5th.
Top of the fifth. Top
Yeah,
of the fifth.
for
Red team, blue team.
yeah.
8-5.
Yes, sir.
Is that right? 8-5.
8-5 it is. Here's the home run hitting Phil Sedalis
Yeah, Phil Sedalis
out of Deptford.
yanked one.
There's a fly ball to deep right field. Will he get a second one? It's off the base of the fence. Sedalis motoring into second. Oh, he's going for 3. And here comes the throw. Not in time. Sedalis with a triple and a home run in this game already. I'd love to see his slugging percentage. I guess it's 1,000.
He's having a day.
No, wait, no, it might be 850. But either way, it's big.
It's way more than
Now you're a mathematician.
All right.
So Big Ben over here tells us we might hit our time.
Where's he from? England?
Yes, he is. Well, the last name sounds like from Scanzano.
Eyes
I
on
don't
the
know if he's
clock.
from the England. Now I'm bringing up Brett Altimer at Deptford High School. Pitch is high for a ball, so it looks like the Sedalis had a courtesy runner and Chris Hall at third base. I guess Sedalis might be behind the dish. Swing and a miss.
Oof.
Nice pitch.
Yeah, that was a nice piece of hitting.
So ball's jumping off the bat for Team Red this inning. Opening up with Demetrius Williams, unfortunately getting caught at second base, but he hit a bomb to left center, and then Sedalis follows him right up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll end this inning. We will go to a break. This game brought to you by RK Chevrolet and Vineland. We'll see you in just a few. And we are back here at Walt Nagorski Sports Complex here in Pennsauken, New Jersey. BFA Sports. And as my executive producer interrupts my flow for BFA Sports, I'm Al Fisher with my brother from another, Doug Stasic. And definitely from another, because if he was my blood, I'd probably take him in the corner. And then he's telling me I'm number one, Coach.
Yes,
with legendary coach Tom Ryder.
I appreciate that.
If I didn't do that with him, it would be a complete disaster, and that's why a sense of humor is very important to have. And Tom Ryder, besides knowing the game of baseball, you got a sense of humor in yourself. On the mound for Team Red is Phil Sedalis, who knows how to swing the lumber a little bit, Coach Ryder.
The aluminum.
Well, we like to say the lumber.
Okay,
it's just
that's
more of a general term.
General term.
All right, you want to say aluminum? He knows how to swing the aluminum.
Aluminum.
I know how to swing the aluminum, too. I was pretty good in the day. It's good at wrapping, to when you want to put food away back in the refrigerator. That's aluminum foil. Never mind.
I understand.
This guy doesn't usually have anything left to actually put in the refrigerator. Because when he sits down, it's all gone.
All right, that'll bring up for Team Blue, Nate Mendez out of Moorestown High School.
Yeah, Mendez was the one that had the awesome play at third base.
Awesome play. Thanks for clarifying. That was an awesome play. Pitch from Sedalis. On the outside corner for a strike call with a fastball. Had a little VOO on it there, Coach. So 0-1 to Mendez. And the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball to deep right field, taking the right fielder back. And that's off the base of the fence. Mendez motors into second. He's going to go for third. And he's going to get there easily with a stand-up triple.
That's the way to get the party started here in the bottom half of the fifth when you need some runs.
And if I'm correct, you might be working on time too, right?
Yeah, we're battling against the clock now, Coach.
The clock.
That's my doctor tells me.
Well, they do say 95% of people will die at some point in their life.
At some point. Oh, no, you're not going to go there. The darkness is creeping up on you, if you know it or not.
You are as profound as Yogi Berra was.
All right, that brings up Antonio Carnival out of Florence High School. Pitch is over for a strike call. I believe the count is now, I think he took a first pitch swing, so it might be 0-2 to Carnival. So Dallas checks the sign, winds, and the pitch. Oh, nice breaking ball. We called a strike on that one. Thought a little bit out of the zone. That's all right. The umpire is going to be checking this game later on. He'll see it, and he'll say, you know what, you might have been right.
I would venture to guess most of the pitches today, great percentage, were off-speed pitches.
Fastball outside for a ball. Count should be possible. 2-2?
2-2.
2-2.
Okay. So we're winding down on game number 1 of a 4-game set today.
Yeah, team Blue and Team Red. Strike 3, struck him out on the outside corner. So Carnival goes down looking. And that'll bring up Dan Jones out of Florence High School.
I don't think Carnival liked that call.
No, he didn't.
Didn't seem that way.
real profound statement, too. Body language tells a lot.
Sure does. First pitch to Jones is outside for a ball. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit nervous with Milt Thompson standing over here when you had legendary Harry Callis calling play-by-play. Yeah. He's probably going, this guy, not even close. Here's the ground ball to second base. Second baseman throws and got him by a couple strides. The run scores in Sedalis. Oh, sorry, Mendez. Mendez scores.
Yeah, I'm sure Harry Callis and Al Fisher, those two didn't even connect.
No, he didn't even think that at all. Not at all.
No, he was alarmed. He wanted to know if you went to like the Connecticut School of Broadcasting or something, or did you go like on be a producer broadcaster.com, or how did somebody give you a headset?
No, I did go to Connecticut School Broadcasting. It was it was a one-day class, and I didn't make it. I didn't show up to class.
Lord. All right, so we got 2 outs now.
We have two outs. Indeed, we do. And that'll bring up Tyler Mead out of Moorestown High School. Ball outside.
I mean, with Milt Thompson here, did you happen to see the Phillies game last night? Milt did. Did you, Mr. Harry Callis, want to be?
Oh, I was looking. Oh,
yikes!
Goodness. Well,
why'd you jump?
I don't know. I should have brought my extra pair of Depends.
So
that made me jump.
So,
woo!
Man, I waited and waited and waited, and I was just like so jacked up. Couldn't wait to see the opening game, and it was just like someone stole the Christmas gifts.
Oh, Fowler with a fence.
It was rough,
because there was no fans. I did see highlights.
No, it wasn't even that there was fans. It's just we had like one hit going into the 5th inning. It was crazy. Roman Quinn, infield single. Didi hit a
shot.
He hit a
376,
shot.
I saw.
Yeah, unfortunately, though, man, the rest of the squad struggled a little bit.
It appears this young man might like pitches up and in.
My big thing about baseball today is, say you hit 40 home runs.
Give Milt the head.
I'm just going to hold on a second, Milt. You're not going to make this comment without being alive. No way, no how. As Doug was saying, I was already scrambling for the headset.
All right. So, special treat for everybody.
Yeah.
The great Milt Thompson, Philadelphia Phillies, has joined us in the booth. Coach, thanks for stopping by. And I say coach because, man, from a baseball standpoint, things just keep evolving. See you out here with a bunch of guys in high school, and some exciting news for you too. So headed into the fall, whole new ball game.
Yeah, I'm gonna hopefully teach some of these kids how to play the real game of baseball. In my opinion, having fun and just you got to score runs to win.
That's right.
And the way we played back in '93 is what. We just kept the merry-go-round going. We all worked together. I talk about it all the time. In '93, we were the only team ever in baseball to have 3 platoons.
Really?
Me and Incaviglia in left.
That's right.
You had Izzy and West Chamberlain in right field.
Right field,
you had Mickey
right.
Morandini.
That's right.
And Mariano Duncan in second base. So it wasn't about egos and going out. We all had our jobs. We knew what our jobs were, and we just went out and played.
Yeah, that was a fun. Man. If that wasn't a fun team to watch it play baseball, my gosh! Talk about going.
It was funny, Milt, when you were out coaching first base. We were kind of having some fun earlier, but back in '93, I was saying that the only foul ball that I've ever caught was actually off of you in the doubleheader against the Padres that lasted it felt like 14 hours.
4:40 in the morning.
Yeah, that was the only time.
Did you see the kid out in the stands with the big fishing net? Because he couldn't catch with a glove. He had this big fishing net. The fans were yelling at him because he was in front of them. He was able to catch that foul ball from you.
Yeah, I was. That goes back a ways, but it was funny. I wouldn't let anybody leave. So we stayed for the second game of the doubleheader, man. That thing was forever.
So I don't want to go to a break because he was going to make a comment about. Yeah. I want to hear this because you were about to say something.
I
pretty
was
cool.
saying, especially when I talked to the kids of the day, I said, say you hit 40 home runs. What are you going to do with the other 500 plate appearances?
Right.
You got to learn how to move the ball around.
Right.
I mean, a shift. You tried to put that shift on, and guys back in the day when I played,
they're going to put it right where you were.
Could you imagine Wade Boggs and Tony Gwynn going up to the plate and you move everybody over and leave all
and he's like, really? They're smiling. They're like, thank you. Yeah. Thanks for the gift.
I used to fight with Ryan Howard all the time because, he'd come back, he'd hit a ball, the second baseman's out in right field, short right field, ground ball, and he throws him out. He goes, they took another hit away from me. I said, no, that's where they're playing you. You got to hit the ball the other way,
So you bring that up, Coach, and it is one thing that we remember when Ryan Howard came up. He was going to left field a lot, and I don't know what happened to him and he was hitting for power going that way.
Let me just say this. Every year, even when I left as the coach, I would text him opening day and say, left field is your best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing was, when the year he won the MVP, he hit 27 home runs to straight left field.
Amazing.
Then they put the shift on him, and they got in his head because they put the shift on him and moved everybody over here. So what are you going to think if they put the shift on? They're going to pitch inside.
Right.
Yeah.
And now he's going to start.
See, they put shifts on to mess with guys' heads.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, give them something to look at, think of.
You couldn't get the guys' heads at 93 because they hit
the one guy who I watched today who really has a good feel for it is Freddie Freeman.
Yeah.
Freddie Freeman will take those hits the other way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's still going to hit his 40.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's the important thing about the game. You gotta pick your spots.
Yeah.
Something happened last year that just blew my mind, and I'm like, wow, you got to be kidding me. Phillies the game, bottom of the 8th inning, tie ball game, leadoff double. Gosselin came up.
Gosselin.
Next guy.
Yeah.
The other team put the shift on him. What? A man on second?
With a man on second.
Put the shift on him. Only the first baseman was on that side.
Wow.
He made no attempt to hit the ball over there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because nobody thinks about, late in the game, we got to get a run to win this ball game.
Well, that was just it. Even last night, a situation came up. Jay Bruce comes up to the plate. They put the shift on. There's nobody over at the third base side. He could have easily dropped the bunt, walked to first base, and he had no interest in doing it.
They got on VR last night, and I coached him in the minors. He had 2 strikes on him, and he tried to bunt a ball because at that point, Segura backed up. Right. He tried to bunt a ball over there for a hit. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Right, right.
So he fouled it off, and he's out. Okay. But what I learned,
base hit.
What I learned was, especially when I was in the minor leagues, they made me bunt for a hit every game.
Interesting.
And I would be so mad because I'm like, I can hit what?
Yeah.
So, you know what? But I bought in.
Right.
And what I learned was in order for me to bunt the ball where I wanted to, I had to take my time, slow it down, and put the ball precisely where I wanted to put it.
Right.
So now, as a hitter, I learned how to slow everything down.
Right. You were training your eyes,
Yes,
follow the ball in. If
exactly,
you wanted to hit it the other way, you knew
yes,
exactly.
Exactly right.
That's amazing. All right. It's a different game today, and that's what's nuts is that the old way is still the good way.
No, that's it, man.
Yeah.
Fundamentals.
Yeah.
Well,
can't
you look at
escape
this
them.
year, and you only got 60 games.
Yeah.
You better find a way.
Yeah. We got a little bing bang going
Yeah.
on here in this inning. I think we're at the top of the 6th. Whatever inning it is, it doesn't
Top
really
of the
matter.
6th.
Top of the 6th.
Top of the 6th.
Top of the 6th.
Last half inning? Okay, last half inning. So that means we have Chase Banks on second and Corey Arthur at first.
With Matt Lombardi at the
And
plate.
Matt Lombardi at the plate. First pitch is high for a ball.
Even the ones before the game, the next game. Okay. All right, no problem.
Yeah, so, Coach, talking about the fundamentals, so the new program that you're going to be involved with here in the fall, I mean, it's highly based on just that, and now you got a bunch of guys 2020, and that's created a whole different dynamic and a unique opportunity for you.
Yes, and it's going to be fun for me because, the last 3 years I was the minor league hitting coordinator for the Reds.
Mm-hmm.
And, they came in with all the analytical stuff, so things change.
Oh, yeah.
So this is great for me because I want to teach them how to be students of the game.
Right.
To pay attention, because I was always ahead of the game, whether on defense. I always had an idea of what I was trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something that I think we've lost a little bit.
Yeah, because it's so sexy to hit bombs and, the whole velo piece and everything, but playing the game the way it was meant to be played, that never should go away.
No, it shouldn't.
If anybody's going to agree with that, legendary coach
I
Tom
got no
Ryder
problem
will.
with that at all. I'm right there with you.
Slapping that. There you go. And there you go. That's a nice piece of hitting. Reynolds stop at third, so Team Red puts another red on the board.
That's what you're talking about right there.
Yeah.
He had men on second and third, and he just went with the pitch and got him a nice base hit.
That's pretty.
Now, what everybody would have said right there is, why don't you pull the ball over here so now you advance both? But you got to take what you get.
Hit the ball where it's
Because
pitched.
I tell guys all the time, if I concentrate on hitting the ball right back where it came from, up the middle, if I'm a little early, I'm good. If I'm a little late, I'm good.
Right.
But if I'm trying to pull everything and then all of a sudden they start spinning, and good luck.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you hit the ball where they ain't. It's a
Absolutely.
productive at bat. Run scores, runners advance. So nice piece of hitting.
Yes.
And especially some of the craziness that we've seen thus far, because Mill, we were talking about the fact that these guys are showing up. It's almost kind of like a Sandlot series.
Yeah.
Most of them haven't played with these other guys before.
Yeah.
They don't know their tendencies. You don't know as a coach how to make a lineup.
Yeah.
And so you can see even that the Keystone Cop play earlier in the game where the bases were just like a New York City traffic jam.
Yes.
Good hack by Wells.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, this is
These guys know I try to mix my words sometimes because I'm pretty much a traditionalist.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand launch angle and velo and exit velo and everything, but you know what? You got to play the game the way it's played. And if you're going to buy in all analytics, you have to be able to teach it too.
Yes. I mean,
You just can't throw the numbers out there.
let that make sense.
they came up with something. I've never heard this before. When you're talking about a new pitcher coming into the game, all I want to know is what does he throw? Fastball, slider. I just want to know what pitches he throws. They were talking about spin rate.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait,
I didn't get to that. I was going to get to that.
spin rate? Are you serious? And like today's game, all pitchers are taught to keep the ball away from them.
Right.
On the outer half because
Right.
they're not trying to get hurt. So if I can't handle the outer half of the plate, I'm in trouble. But if I know I can handle the outer half of the plate and the inside is a reaction,
Right.
that's baseball.
Right. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
This guy has had a very nice day. Right
Yes,
here.
he has.
Yes, yes.
He's had a good day, and I was saying before the game had started, this isn't a dude that you want to face on the mound having the bases loaded. I can tell you that right now.
He has a plan.
Shane Adamski out of Deptford.
Yeah, with his stance, he's got that open stance, tends to be a pull hitter, so I'm kind of surprised he actually laid off that first inside pitch. It looks like he set up, he wants to yank one.
Strike called.
Yeah, so the one thing that we've seen so far, guys, in this game is the umpire's vantage point from being behind
Different.
the mound. Yeah, he's
Very
calling a lot
different.
of stuff up in the zone.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right.
Very different.
He's not getting down there in the crouch right along with the catcher, so it's looking a lot different. Ground ball to third, tough ball to
Stay
handle,
with it.
and he stays with it to get the force out at third. So I believe that's the first out of the inning,
It is.
and that will bring up George Rodriguez
All
out
right.
of Camden High School.
Did play to run, though, right?
Yes, it did.
It did plate
Yes.
to run.
Yep.
Yeah, the umpire was interesting. He came in between innings, and he had asked about the live stream where he could watch it because he's kind of curious to see how his calls are from being back there as opposed to behind the plate. So, gotta love a
Right.
guy that's looking to critique his own
Sure,
work.
absolutely. But he's comparing apples to oranges from his perspective. He's
Oh,
really not calling it
absolutely.
from where he's meant to be. So it's all right. Hopefully we weren't tough on him. Coach Ryder, were you tough on him?
No.
All right, we're just making
Just
sure.
truthful.
All right, just checking it.
Just truthful.
All right.
No, the only guy that's been tough on him, there's one grandfather within
I think-
earshot.
Yeah,
of here.
he is.
hasn't been real happy, but other than that,
I think I might have been tougher on him.
All right, so Rodriguez has an opportunity to play a couple of runs here with runners at first and second. And I believe one out. Do we have one out?
One out.
All
One
right.
out.
yeah, some ducks on the pond here.
Here's the pitch.
Oh.
Nice pitch over for a strike call.
Yeah, there's a
I think that O come from you, Coach
Yeah.
Thompson, was jump all over it, right?
yeah, we got,
You know, the one thing I teach kids now that for me, there's 9 quadrants of the strike zone.
yeah.
And even when I was hitting coach in the big leagues, I would hand this to the guys and say, "Where do you like to hit the ball?" And when you say put your X's in, I got you because you're
Right.
telling me that's where you like
It's your
the
hot
ball.
zone.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly right. There was one guy in all my years of coaching that didn't like the ball down the middle.
Really?
Yeah, who was that?
Kenny Lofton.
Really?
Because he said
The great Kenny Lawson.
Yes, because he said he didn't know what to do with that ball.
Well, if I remember correctly, he used to like to go the opposite
Yes,
way a lot.
exactly
He was always
right.
going the opposite way.
Exactly
Big
right.
fan of Kenny Lawson.
Yeah,
so,
he's a great player, but he was the first guy that goes, I get mixed up on that pitch down the middle. I don't
That's
know what
funny.
I really want to do with it, but most guys know what to do with that ball. And if you have more than 4 X's on those 9, you think way too much of yourself.
Yeah. It's a great point.
It is a great point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't maximize a lot of those swings.
Well, I don't know what site it is. If it's CBS, I think it's CBS actually has that box with a 9, and it shows you their hot zone for each batter based on tendencies. Which that's kind of stuff. I
Well,
love.
and that's one of the hardest parts about the bigs. It's like there's so much information of what your tendencies are, and it's like, well, I know this guy likes the low end. I'm not throwing him there, but coach, that's something that
If you're a sinker ball pitcher, why you got to pitch? You got to pitch to your strength. I
Right.
tell guys all the time. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I got a great story for you.
All right.
Ryan Matson,
Yeah.
great changeup.
Yeah.
Chipper Jones would keep fouling the fastball off because he know his pitch was a changeup, and I was like, don't throw it, Matty, don't throw it, and he throw the changeup and wow,
yeah,
he foul those fast. I said, Matty, he's waiting on the changeup. He keeps fouling those fastballs. He was a great hitter.
He was.
He kept fouling those fastballs off. Oh my God, it was amazing. He was probably, for me, one of the best guest hitters in the game.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But there's some guys have great strength, and he was tremendous.
Definitely a Hall of Famer. Well, he's not ready yet. He's not eligible yet, but first
Uh,
ballot, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, first
Oh, yeah.
ballot Hall of Famer.
He was.
Yep.
I mean, this kid was amazing.
Yeah,
and just remember, he got hurt his first year.
Right.
I mean, a real bad
nice
injury.
breaking ball.
Yes, that's that high.
Very good,
That's that
very good
high
job.
strike there.
Sorry about that, Coach.
No,
I
that's good.
just saw that breaking pitch.
Yeah.
Dropped right there in the zone.
The other guy that was really amazing to me was Utley,
Oh, yeah.
because he hardly ever swung at the first pitch. He knew he was a hitter. He was one of the best. And he spent at least 45 minutes every day hitting off the tee. I beat kids up all the time. I hit off the tee my whole life because you can move the ball around and know where you have to do to make solid contact. But he was special.
Utley was one of my all-time favorites. I think the interesting dynamic is I have that conversation with my own son all the time, and it drives me nuts when I see him take first pitch fastball right down the gut. And I'm like, how do you not swing that? He goes, I want to see the first pitch. And I'm just like, all right, maybe you know something that I don't. I was like, that's a tough spot to be in.
Well, he thinks that he's a real good hitter. That's fine.
Yeah.
I like that mentality. It's nothing wrong with that.
So Chase Utley, to your point, probably my second favorite because I'm a little bit older. Michael Jack Schmidt's my favorite. So, and then Milt Thompson's my third.
There you go.
I got a real Smitty story for you.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay. I hit in the same hitting group with Mike Schmidt for 3 years.
I did not know that.
How about that?
He did not hit one home run in batting practice in 3 years.
Stop.
Really?
Every ball he hit was a hard line drive or hard ground ball in BP, and then in the game you got the juice on the ball and that same good swing, and he got backspin and carry. I didn't have the power he had, but I learned a lot from him as far as that.
Yeah.
And when I would invite him in during spring training, the guys would get so mad because he would put that net down in front of the batting cage, so every time you hit one up, it hit the net. They get so mad. But he was just a great hitter.
Yes,
he
he was.
just. I keep telling kids all the time, batting practice is to prepare you for the game.
Right.
Yeah.
If you watch me take batting practice or Bobby or Brady or somebody, you'd be like, ooh, that's some ugly batting practice. But watch what happens in the game.
Right. Ground ball, base hit. That'll knock in a run.
Nope.
Oh, where is it?
No, ground ball short.
Oh, okay. Well, I couldn't see it. All right. Hey, well, you know what? I was trying to put the vodka away. I had too many.
Easy.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, well, Schmitty was great. He was going to hit down on a baseball.
Yes.
I mean,
Well, see,
create
people
that
don't
extra spin.
understand. You do your move. Your first move is coming down to hit the ball, but once you make contact, you finish high. That's the launch angle part.
right.
But now guys have already committed here.
Right
They're
here.
already
Yep.
down here,
Yeah.
ready to go uphill.
546 home runs, 548 home runs
48,
later.
yeah.
548 later.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's
So
the end of the
I
game.
think they wrapped this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're trying to move it along, give everybody an
good.
opportunity to play. But Bill Thompson, we can't thank you enough for
Thank you
joining
very
us here in
much.
Game 1, and we'll be seeing you, I guess, for a little while today.
Yeah, I'm going to go out and have a little conversation with these guys.
All right.
All right.
Appreciate it. Bill
Thanks,
Thompson,
Alex.
everybody.
Thanks again.
All
You
right.
got it, Bill. All right, that'll end game 1 of
Yeah.
Team Red and Team Blue.
Stay
Brought
tuned.
to you by Scanzano Sports, Combat Baseball, and RK Chevrolet of Vineland. That will end this game, and we'll see you after this break.